That's not often we find ourselves on this road to Peebles twice in a month, Stan.
Aye, right enough, Bert. Most of the council spending happens east of Cloven Forts. I think a lot of the councillors still think that the Tweeddale's not really part of the borders.
Ah, well, it is practically Edinburgh, Stan.
It's true, you can almost smell the hops brewing for here.
I still don't get it, Stan. We've been up this road to Peebles just a few weeks ago, and we delivered that Christmas tree already. Peebles was the first on the list.
Aye, that's right, Bert.
And we've been driving around for the past 3 weeks delivering council trees to every town in the borders.
And very festive they look too, Bert.
So why are we driving back up to Peebles today with a load of fresh Christmas trees in the back of the truck?
Well, there was a problem with the Peebles tree, Bert.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
They said it was our wee. They complained to the council that it was shorter than the 2 lampstands next to it, and it looked ridiculous, it is.
Aye, but all the Christmas trees were small this year, Stan.
It's true, all the border towns got short trees this year after the council got their feet mixed up with their meters.
Aye, and these 3-foot trees do look a bit
Ridiculous is the word you're looking for, Bert.
Aye. So I suppose the people of Peebles have got a point, Stan.
Of course they've got a point, Bert, but that's not the point.
No.
No.
So what is the point, Stan?
The point is, Bert, that as usual, Peebles was the only town in the borders with a downright audacity to complain about it.
Typical of these entitled Edinburgh people to dare to complain about their council, Stan.
Indeed it is.
So what's the plan, Stan? Here we are heading back up the road to Peebles with a load of Christmas trees in the back of the truck. But as far as I can see, these trees are the same size as the ones we've been putting up everywhere, including Peebles.
It's a clever solution they've come up with doing at the council, Bert. The people of Peebles want a bigger tree, so we're heading out there to give them one.
How are we going to do that, Stan?
Simple, Bert. You see that hammer and nails and bits of timber down there in the footwell?
Aye.
Well, we've got 10 of these 3-feet trees in the back of the truck, so the boss has told us
To nail them all together to make one big tree.
You've got it, Bert.
Oh, that is genius, Stan.
No one will see the joints once they've hung a few Christmas lights on it, and the people of Peebles won't know the difference.
Here's Peebles High Street now, Stan. Let's pull over here by the parish church.
Is there something wrong with my eyes, Bert, or has that tree grown since you put it up there?
Well, it certainly doesn't look right. That tree must be 20 feet tall at least.
Come on, let's have a closer look.
Now, there's a notice on the tree stand over here.
What does it say?
This tree was donated by Millers of Peebles and sponsored by the Make Peebles Great Again campaign, rectifying Scottish Borders council mistakes since 1974.
I've never heard the name.
Well, whoever they are, it looks like they've made our job a bit easier.
Aye, right enough, Bert. No need for us to nail these little trees together now.
Aye. Let's get ourselves back to the depot, Stan.
Right you are, Bert, but what are we going to do over these wee trees in the back of the truck?
I tell you what, Stan, we'll take the truck around the streets of Peebles and we'll see if anybody's needing a tree.
We've been up and down a lot of these streets, Bert, but everybody in Peebles seems to be sorted for a tree already. They're well organised for Christmas up here in Peebles, Bert. Lights up along the high street, nativity scenes on the church steps, trees in the window, it's all very neat and tidy.
Right enough, Stan. We may as well get down the road. Maybe we can use these trees for firewood.
Turn right up here and we'll head along the Edinburgh Road to the roundabout.
Wait a minute, Stan. What's that up ahead at the side of the road?
You mean just up there on the left-hand side opposite the East Gate Car Park, Bert? It looks like somebody's been fly tipping.
Aye, Stan, there's a great heap of tangled scrap metal dumped at the side of the main road.
Stop the truck!
Oh, what a terrible eyesore this is, Stan. At least it's partly in the shadows. Imagine a mess like this if it was lit up with street lamps as well.
It's unthinkable, Bert.
The thing is, Stan, it falls upon us to clean up a mess like this. But the truck's already full of these wee Christmas trees.
But we can't leave a hideous eyesore like this lying at the side of the road at Peebles over Christmas time, Bert. Wait a minute, I've got an idea.
What is it, Stan?
Help me get these trees unloaded for the truck.
Well, what are we going to do, Stan?
We can solve both problems at once, Bert. Come on, help me stand these Christmas trees up side by side, right round this heap of scrap, rust and metal. We'll screen it off for the road.
Oh, that is genius again, Stan. If the people of Peebles won't have to endure seeing this roadside monstrosity over Christmas, and we can come and take the whole lot to a recycling centre in January.
Everyone's a winner, Bert. Come on, let's get these trees unloaded.